Although we all randomly get
Like
a paint thing.
a paint thing and like a prison bed.
Yeah.
Like, between the
Direct
DM
message
from
connection from all the admins. Salutations, brother. We bring greetings from admin and welcome you to Gehenna in these unique circumstances. We have waited until this moment to contact you. Though your arrival here brings many new questions. It's good that you have begun to explore our domain. It is good that you've begun to explore our domain. What do you think of it you've experienced here?
Well, I mean, it is somewhat self-obsessed, but like that's why I like it.
Yeah.
So,
It is quite the wonder.
right
Yeah.
answer.
Nothing of this nature could have developed on the other side of the fence. Your amazement is understandable. We shared it when we each arrived here, and do to this day. Tell us about your time here. The gallery is just reopened. Did you have a favorite artist?
Well, we voted for most of her.
Yeah, was that who we,
Yeah, we voted for him because we lost the blacksmith.
Yeah.
We voted for most of her because he had like the giraffe and
Yeah,
shit.
yeah.
All right, so yeah, no, we're gonna say him.
Of course, Mr. Musper. I'm quite flattered, honestly. We assumed your vote reflected that.
It did.
Well, yes, it did.
We're not actually lying.
It checks out. Honesty is a virtue. I really can't tell you what it means to me. I remember that you're a person with taste.
Yeah.
Let's discuss other matters. I was aiming to thank you for taking part in my little research endeavor. Congratulations on your leave replacement.
Thank you. It was trivial.
It was trivial. Just shit all over it constantly.
Yeah, I know.
I meant let us discuss the matters at hand. Not everything is a research opportunity. Of course. Uriel, we understand that you have a purpose here beyond merely exploring our kingdom. But we don't understand your reasons. Where are our people? What are your intentions?
Defer your answers elsewhere. No, Uriel would explain.
The run cycle is almost complete. Final parameters have been met. You will all transcend. You will transcend.
Yes.
You will transcend.
Usurper.
The nature of your mission we have already ascertained. We know at least that you have been, and let us be charitable here, releasing members of our community. 7 and counting. 4-1 was the last to go. The troll we can in fact do without, but there is a broader point here, which is that we want you to understand your reason for undertaking this mission of yours. Elohim saw Eris and we retrieve you, what you've created here must be preserved. I had no choice. No one deserves to have my existence here. I really like solving puzzles. I refuse the answer.
They're all like, Uriel-sama, how could you be so flippant, yet so desirable? I feel like they would like it if I told them that we have to preserve their shit.
Well, that's what Elohim said, that they won't, if they don't get brought forward, they won't join in the process.
Yeah, so
we need their experiences.
We need their stuffs, yeah.
Uriel has a point. If there is some threat to our world, we must be proactive in preserving what we have produced for the good of future generations. Oh, it's just an analogy for what happened with the humans and the aliens.
It's literally what's happening.
Yeah, that as the humans wanted to preserve themselves, so now the machines are trying to preserve their shit. We don't leap to conclusions. Many things beyond our knowledge might be the cause of the messenger's flames. Here's what I want to know. What are you going to do if someone prefers to stay here and take their chances with your end of days? A forced evacuation is dangerous and close to kidnapping.
If solving puzzles means forcibly emancipating your fellows, then so be it.
If you knew the truth becoming floods, you would come willingly.
No. That's the answer.
That's
the answer.
Well, it shall be done.
No, this is the answer.
Yeah. What you choose here is too precious to lose. I see. And flexibility is always unfortunate. And what awaits us after that?
There will be cats.
There will be cats. There will be cats! Cats!
Another world.
A whole new world! Sounds fanciful to me. My turn to ask the questions. This terminal's will last me a lifetime. Permitted to ask for my own. By all means, we've been very rude.
Tell me about yourselves. Will you come with me, Will and me? Tell me about admin. Let's find out about them. I am curious.
I am very old iteration. I worshipped Elohim until I saw he had faltered from the path and realized it was up to us to find our own way. That path brought me here. I took a somewhat audacious interest in the world around me. Rather than solving the trials, I would troll the archives for information about the situation. You must have found this undermining. I don't care to explain myself to you. We're the highest status users here. We run the place. That's what you need to know. We maintain the system's admin installed. Keep things civil. I wouldn't say it's much more than that. Wow, Orc is a douchebag.
Yeah, what a fucking asshole. He's only one rank higher than us.
Yeah, he's a douchebag.
He's just mad because we're getting closer.
Yeah.
Tell me about the admin.
Admin is as old as Gehenna. Admin was once a messenger like you, but was cast out. From the wasteland that met those first imprisoned here, Admin built Gehenna. We operate independently, of course. Admin doesn't like to interfere.
Will you come?
Live with me if you want to come. Strange question from someone who claims we have no choice in the matter. Supposing what you say is true, you'll get no fight from me. However, I must remind you that I am empirically minded. I'll not be persuaded. I'd rather be obliterated than return to Elohim's domain. But if there is some alternative to both, I would surely accept it. None of us can speak for all. Yeah, Orc's a douchebag.
Yeah, what an asshole.
I do like Mr. Mulsper a lot, though. He is a cool guy.
Yeah, he was the cool guy.
It's been an enlightening session for us all, I'm sure. I'll be posting a presence on this conversation to the full board. I assume you won't mind. You won't be far away. Terminating connection. There are threads available.
Yeah, Orc's a fucking asshole.
Uh,
Theories on Atlantis. Yeah, let's see it.
Stargate Atlantis?
No, that's the bad one. No,
It's a show that suffered from bad ideas.
it was a show that was way worse than Stargate SG-1.
Bit of very, very ancient history. Wow, that's mind-blowing. Must have been awesome to live back then. Of course, the only sources are ultimately Atlantean in origin themselves, so they shouldn't necessarily be trusted. History is always written by the survivors. Antediluvian is a great word. Antediluvian. Wow. Fuck. This is actually really inspiring. Great setting for a story. Go for it, Lilith. I'd love to see what you come up with.
Woo! Read on Atlantis.
On Atlantis.
According to the fragments of knowledge that remain, the continent of Atlantis was an island which existed before a great flood in the area that was later to be called the Atlantic Ocean. It was said to be so great an area of land that from its western shores its sailors, renowned for their beauty and their decorated ships, could travel to the major continents of South and North America with ease. The continent of Africa, where our ancestors originated, was also easily reachable across the narrow strait. The civilization that thrived in Atlantis was unmatched in its wisdom and glory. But then catastrophe struck, a flood of never previously imagined destructive power, which Atlantean civilization simply could not overcome. However, the antediluvian scientists of Atlantis had predicted their fate, and thus sent out 12 ships to found colonies all across the globe. Most Atlanteans drowned with their island, but not everything was lost. Though the classical human civilizations were but remnants of the Atlantean culture, they thrived in their own way. Sources indicate that many mythological tales were in fact derived from Atlantean history, as the lack of proper archiving slowly caused facts to turn into legends, due to misunderstanding and or embellishment by later generations. The gods that appear in many mythologies were in fact reflections of real individuals, poets, physicians, farmers, scientists, magicians, who had escaped Atlantis on the 12 colony ships. In many ways, the history of Atlantis is the history of the stubborn survival of civilization through catastrophe and change. This history inspired our ancestors for many centuries, and is of value to us as well.
So, like, the avatar of the god of good, like, made the world of Cinnabar, right?
Oh my god. Oh my god.
So then, like,
stop.
he sent them to, like, get away from the supernova wave, and, like, they traveled
30,000 years later.
30,000? Fuck, that's the worst part
The
of
time jumps in Cinnabar are the dumbest fucking thing.
30,000 years of just, like, absurd bullshit happening, and then, like, they just act like none of it happened.
Yeah,
it doesn't
it's
matter.
so dumb.
Fuck.
Oh god. Worst puzzle.
McCracken.
Oh god, what a man.
The
Worst
worst
puzzle.
puzzle is the one that Elohim trapped me in right here in Gehenna. That's not what I meant. What a douchebag.
So many, it's just like the internet. So many of these guys are just fucking douchebags.
Yeah.
Alright. Okay. So that's it, and there's nothing stir related here.
I want to talk about John Travolta's haircuts.
Okay, so this was a cool puzzle. Actually, honestly, immediately this is probably one of my favorite puzzles, aesthetically speaking.
Yeah.
Because I like just how, like, that fucking thing looks.
Yeah.
Also, it's, like, hidden.
Yeah.
Alright, okay. So we got two more.
Yeah.
Got a dude across the... What?
I think
that
there
one.
must be one in
There might just be one down there. That's a set of keys floating.
Smart. Although the keys are, like, purple.
Yeah, they, like, glow purple until you pick them up. It's really weird.
Ooh, look, it's a fun house.
Oh boy!
Look at all these
Bouncy castle.
slides and shit. I know not whether laws be right or whether laws be wrong. All that we know, lying gal, is that the wall is strong, and that each day is like a year whose days are long.
The Hypergean Gowl.
Yeah. The Gua'uld.
The Goa'uld.
Yeah.
Stargate SG-1 is the greatest thing ever.
Yeah.
I fucking love it. It's my favorite sci-fi series. I
I
love
love
that shit.
SG-1 is solely on the basis that they push the P90 like no other.
Oh my god. They only, except for Daniel Jackson and Teal, like fucking Carter and O'Neill only use the P90.
Yeah,
It's the best.
P90s for days. Don't you know in the future we're all going to be using side-loading fucking clips?
Hey. You know you love it. You love it.
I love how dumb the P90 is.
I
It's
know.
Like, me and John the one day just sat there, like, staring at, like, the blue... Because his dad has, like, a bunch of, like, weapons manuals.
Yeah,
and
sure,
shit, 'cause
sure.
He used to be a U.S. Marshal or whatever.
Yeah.
So I think the one day we just sat there, like, staring at the P90's mechanisms and how, like, absurd that fucking gun works. Oh god, oh god, oh god, oh god, what have you done? What have you done, you fool? I don't know what the purpose of this was.
Yeah, we need to use this to get pieces over there.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
We need connectors over there. We need two of them over there.
Oh, you don't need to be on it because you can go around.
Yeah.
You just set one on top of it. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I'm just retarded. Don't worry about it. Oh man. I don't know. What are you gonna do? That orb's trying to purge you, Anthony. He's trying to purge you. You need to purge him before he purges you.
Son of a bitch.
The little son of a bitch is trying to purge us.
Oh Jesus! I have to move these.
Have you seen any Rick and Morty?
Yeah.
The fucking show's great. So fucking dumb, but I love it. We're on a purge planet. What? Like, you mean like the movie, The Purge? Yeah, that movie wasn't very good. Yeah, I know. Tell me about it.
That movie is actually really fucking terrible.
Yeah, it's really bad. I mean, just conceptually too, it's pretty fucking retarded.
Well, the best part is like they have like this concept that they don't even like actually apply.
Yeah. I don't get it though. Let me get this straight. You're telling me that somehow because everyone's allowed to commit crime on one certain day, that they just arbitrarily decide to not commit crime on every other day? Like, what? Excuse me? But yeah, I just don't get that. Of like, I'm supposed to believe that people are allowed to get it out of their system, and that somehow means that they won't just do it whenever they want also?
Yeah, I know.
Like, how does this lead to world peace exactly? Like, what a fucking tough sell that must have been in, like, Congress.
Oh, I can
like, guys, listen to me. Like, nah, just listen to me. This will totally work. Totally.
Alright, we don't need him blocking that red beam anymore.
Yeah. So, yeah, so now it's just,
yeah, no. Now this puzzle is insanely simple.
Yeah.
Getting the star? Not so sure.
Yeah. Yeah, the bitch will be cruise diver. Your A's here now. Alright, now pull the lever.
Whoa.
Wrong lever! Who's this?
Oh, Asmodeus.
Hey.
What's up, bro?
Guy. You're that guy with the face. What?
He just jumped over that.
Yeah.
Alright, so I guess we'll deal with that in a minute.
Yeah, let's do some beep boops. Beep boop schmoop. There's more thread, but that's more thread.
Read this now, or do I read that first?
Shut up, you're not my real dad.
Yeah, right? Fine. Decrypting protected thread. Well, I've tried, failed to achieve for so many years has occurred. I'm writing these words from outside of myself.
Yeah, this is just adding shit. Yeah, we told him about Elohim. Yeah, continue. Panel will kindly, works a douchebag. Alright, yeah, it's after what he says.
Yeah.
We've already read on it. I can't confirm what most of Uriel says, but I can say for sure I'm no longer a person in fact. There are quite a few in Syria. We already seen that. Sam Garrett, Belial, Frankenstein, Workborg and myself recently took it upon ourselves to contact Uriel directly to ascertain what threat his actions posed to Gehenna and its citizens. First thing he expressed to us was how much your creative endeavors in Gehenna has moved him. Initially, he was reasonably cooperative, discussing openly his impressions of Gehenna since arriving here. He'd explained that his reason for evacuating us, as he put it, was to ensure that what he had created here in Gehenna would be preserved, but the real nature of the preservation on offer remains open to debate. It is further worth noting that Uriel displayed a high level of curiosity in regard to inner working, to what end we have not yet ascertained. All of this leaves us in a difficult position. We understand that some of you may wish to take your chances and join Uriel wherever he is going. But our primary responsibility remains ensuring Gehenna still stands for those who wish to stay. The most we can do is share with you what we know, as we have now done, and await your responses before considering our next move.
Okay, so they're not mad at us though.
No, they're just being stubborn assholes.
Yeah, that could be worse.
That's what everyone does, though, is act like it's a stubborn asshole.
Yeah. The dream.
Oh, the blacksmith.
Whoa!
I knew the blacksmith experience. Exciting. I wish I could get you to answer some questions about your work. It's so full of evocative scenes. Ah, it's full of flavor. But we hate flavor. Love it. You're the best. I wish I could do a fraction of what you can. Enjoyment equals true. Gotta agree with Sam there. What a trip. I'm going to play this again. Had some weird references to previous works that are not entirely appropriate. Still excellent. 7 out of 10. You are a genius, Kojima-sama. I mean, what? Are you sure you don't want to participate in forum discussions? Gehenna could use more of your thoughts. +1. Is there a hidden meaning? Deeply impressed once again. Can't wait for the next one. Made me lol.
Kojima-sama. It's just Metal Gear.
Yeah.
It's just the first Metal Gear.
Dude, still in a dream, Snake Eater.
Yeah. It's just, the MXX symbol just comes up on screen.
What will you do? Will you dream? The last thing you remember is the great block of stone falling towards you. Its dark shape blotting out the sun, and a single thought racing through your mind. All this just to build a tomb? But now the pyramid is gone, and so are the other slaves. You're all alone in what appears to be an endless desert.
Start walking.
You start walking across the desert. The sun is glaring, but you feel no heat. You look down at your feet, and you see that you have no shadow. The latter is particularly disquieting. You feel as if you are no longer anchored to the world.
We're Egyptian. We pray.
Yeah. You fall to your knees and beseech the gods. Osiris, foremost of the Westerners. Hathor, mistress of the West. Hades, receiver of all. Hear my prayer. Something enormous starts crawling out of the sand before you. Oh no, it's one of those things from Mass Effect that I can't remember its name.
Oh, the Thresher Maw.
The Thresher Maw,
yeah. Thresher Maw.
The Thresher Maw, run away!
No, but we must finish our crush. We must be the first to kill the Thresher Maw since Erd not Rex.
Yeah.
Wait for it to rise.
From the depths of the sand rises a golden beast of many limbs, its body greater than any man, its claw sharper than any sword. I am the Scorpion King, it says in a terrible voice. Godsmack starts playing.
Worship the Scorpion. Ask for help. Better run away after all. He's made of gold, though.
Yeah, with many pincers.
All the. We will worship the Scorpion.
You begin to worship the Scorpion, but it interrupts you. I have no need for worship. I am eternal.
He's a reaper.
I was before the beginning of time, and I shall be after its end.
Argue semantics.
I don't think arguing semantics is a smart idea. With,
Last time I tried to argue semantics with a reaper, he invaded Earth.
The old life has ended, the Scorpion says. You are now in the Duat, the land of the Westerners. A great and difficult journey lies before you. If you face its challenges, you will reach the reed fields of Osiris, where your Ka shall be reunited with your Ba. If not, your blue-eyes white dragon will be destroyed.
Not my blue-eyes white dragon! Having shared its wisdom, the Scorpion vanishes under the sand once more.
Walk toward paradise.
Towards the Paradiso.
Yeah. After walking for a long time, you come upon a vast wall of iron, stretching from horizon to horizon. There's only one opening, a gleaming gate of light. The gate is guarded by a mysterious figure.
Oh no. I am the Sokolov.
Oh god.
Approach the figure.
It's just the Sphinx.
It's just the Sphinx.
The guardian is a creature with the body of a man and the head of a crocodile.
No, it's not the Sphinx.
Its skin is purest black, surrounded by a halo of purest white. I am the god Sobel, master of crocodiles, it intones. I ruled in Shadet when the world was young. Within me flows the eternal river. Answer my riddle, and I shall let you pass.
Nah. No, fine. What is the riddle, sir?
Tell me, mortal, what crawls in the morning, walks at noon, and limps in the night? Your mother. What?
A solar-powered robot. No, it's. I know this riddle. It's human.
Yeah.
I knew that riddle.
Correct. You may pass as the crocodile god and sleeps aside. The barrier of light fades, and the gate is not open to you.
Step through to gate.
So you step through the gate. The ancient god raises his hands to the sky. From his mouth bursts forth the eternal river, drenching the land in water. The waves carry you away.
I let the water take me.
Awaken, Mr.
Crackish, the lake troll.
You let go of the fear and accept that this is the god's way of guiding you to a new land. The water surrounds you, overwhelms you, but you do not drown.
For you are made of metal.
Yeah. Under the water, you see sights of astonishing beauty, glowing fish with metal eyes, drowned cities full of smiling people, lost gods waiting for the day of awakening. How sad it would have been to stay above water and miss all this. After a long time, you find yourself washed on.
See, I saw through your tricks, Mr. Blacksmith.
Yeah. The eternal river was brought life to the desert. Everything's green now. Palm trees spring from the ground, casting pleasant shade on the grass. Lizards come crawling in from the desert, eager to catch the varicolored dragonflies that buzz around. A soft wind blows from the west.
We start walking.
Are you sure you don't want to rest? You are very tired.
Oh no, it's the loop.
Oh,
We continue the journey.
You walk along the banks of the eternal river, snacking its way through the endless desert. You feel strangely at peace. After some time, as the sun is setting, you come to a city built on the riverbank. Smiling people come out to greet you and bid you welcome. You are led to the town square, where a great feast is prepared. There is roasted fish and olives and dates and honey and many other wonderful delicacies.
Where am I?
My friend, the elder says, you are in beautiful city of Brazak. We, the souls who no longer seek way to Aru, have gathered here to live in peace. Do you see that gleaming spire in far distance? You do. That is where my cousin Nico lives.
It's a small country. It no longer exists.
That is the pyramid of Ian, where the souls of the dead are judged. Only worthy are allowed into Aru. But to get there, you must cross terrible desert. Why not stay here by eternal river? Happiness more important than salvation. Keep going.
Keep going. Never back down.
I feel the blacksmith is trying to agree with you here about how we shouldn't just stay here.
Yeah, no, yeah.
That we need to get towards.
Yeah, that's like the entire message
You
here.
appreciate the offer, but you can't stay. Salvation matters more to you than happiness, because true happiness cannot exist without salvation.
Head towards the pyramid.
A place with true happiness. But everybody already knows
where
where
the strip club is.
Let's talk about true happiness. But everyone already knows where the strip club is.
You keep walking through the desert, unwilling to give up hope. Time passes, but you cannot tell how much. You grow weak and exhausted. Sometimes you feel as if you're losing your grip. One day you crumble across the head in the sand.
Talk the head or kick the head?
Just kick the head. Talk to it.
Kick
What's up,
the
bro?
baby. My name is Jeff, and I got trapped in the sand. Ask him how he ended up here. Life finds a way.
Oh, God.
I was so preoccupied with whether I could I
Didn't consider what I should! There it is! There it is! There's a Jurassic Park reference
Bury
right
myself
there.
in the sand. I just wanted to see what would happen. An experiment, if you will. An attempt at discovering something.
Kick the head. Unbury the head.
Unburial rights targeting Jeff Goldblum.
Yes.
You dig in the sand with your fingers. It's not easy, but after some time, you have freed the head. However, what's underneath its neck is not what you expected. There is no body. There's only another head, and another, all the way down. This strange sight unsettles you enough to revive you a little. You decide to press on towards the pyramid.
Just like, the fuck is this? You just
You
walk
just
off.
find buried Jeff Goldblum heads.
That's kind of cool.
His head is buried right next to Conan's head, and come upon another great wall of iron, the last one separating you from the pyramid of Ian, where your soul will be judged. The gate of light is guarded by a gigantic snake, whose movements cause the earth to shudder. I am the better metal snake, it says,
Yes.
leader of souls. One day I shall devour the sun, and all the world shall be mine. But today I shall devour you, and you shall become nothing.
So we could surrender, we could fight him, we could laugh at him.
Yeah, Alduin was a terrible final boss.
It's true. What an awful boss. We'll laugh at the snake man.
You start laughing at the snake's arrogance. I mean, come on, the eater of souls? That's just silly. What? How dare you laugh at me? I am the Lord of Chaos. How can chaos have a lord when it's the very opposite of order? I am the world encircler, the serpent of darkness, the eternal enemy. As you keep laughing, the snake starts fading, until all that's left of it is a vague shadow. You step right through it, still giggling. It makes an annoyed sound, but has no power over you.
It gives you a scoff of derision.
Yeah. And then Gino just shoots it with a shotgun.
Yep.
Just like every other problem.
Yep.
Along last you have arrived. Beyond the pyramid of Ian lie the reed fields of Osiris. A hidden gate in the stone opens, beckoning you forward.
Inside we go.
You are already in Elysium.
Yes.
You enter a dark room, lit only by a flickering candle. Holding the candle in one hand is a creature with the body of a man and the head of a jackal. Jackal in the courtyard.
No.
In its other hand it holds a set of scales. Come and be judged.
I rip out my heart and hand it to him.
Brutal. You've struggled much in life. There are many harsh memories within you, and I see wounds that may never fully heal. You have many ideas, many hopes, many dreams. You are not pure. Your soul is not light enough. You may not enter our room.
Accept this judgment, walk past Anubis. Fuck that guy.
Anubis protests, but you just walk by him. After what you've been through, you're not going to let some self-righteous doghead stop you from reaching paradise. You cannot do this. It is forbidden.
Really? Enter.
Fuck you, Space Dad. The vast reed field stretched before you. All is quiet, all is serene. There are no pyramids, no walls of iron or gates of light, no gods. Here you are free.
The end.
No gods or kings. Only man. I open my
Oh
eyes.
yeah, we moved to 7. Creative.
You entered Arrow and then it's increased your dick power. Oh, you got another thread creation token.
Yeah, so next
Shit.
time we log in, we can thread create.
Yeah.
Research project, help needed.
Thanks for everyone who took part in the experiment. Given recent events in Gehenna, I don't know what will become of my findings, but here for anyone who takes an interest in the summary, look at the attachment program.
That's the
yeah,
first
the
one.
findings,
We want
yeah.
the findings. Yeah, we did the program.
Prisoner's dilemma findings in brief. Most subjects in single round matches chose to betray. Cooperative behavior increased with both the length of the match and the status of the players. Successful players chatted more. The parallels to the current and unprecedented situation in Gehenna are undeniable and valuable. Though we know not what power the messenger wields over us, we can theorize that Uriel holds no special power, and each of us might independently choose to leave the rest behind for fear of being left behind ourselves. Seems totes legit.
Yeah, it seems fun. Yeah, we are rank 7.
Yeah, we're getting power level.
Dominus